Hello, again to check Portal Games, and this is another episode about the first Martians, and we are today in the most interesting for me episode because I will be talking about all the missions in the game. As you know, there is six different missions in the game, exactly like in Robinson Crusoe. The first missions I talked about this in many videos already. It is called Make Yourself at Home. This is the introductory mission. This is the easiest one. In terms of the rules, in terms of the chances to win, it is super simple. You are told that everything is fine, everything is very good, and the people on Earth just ask you to, just in case, build the backup oxygen generators, backup solar panels, backup farm, plant the potatoes, so you have backup plan. This is like teaching all the rules in the game. It's simple, it will teach you everything, and I think you will have a great introduction to the game with this scenario. On the other side of this mission sheet is a guessing game. This one is much harder. The story behind this scenario is that from Earth there is a container with a supply coming to Mars, and when it enters the atmosphere, something goes really wrong. It gets destroyed, and all parts land in a different part of the Mars. What's worst? On Earth, people know where it landed, but they have no idea where landed the new parts, where landed the food, where landed the things for the experiments, and you have first to guess which part on Mars contains food, which contains supply, which contains experiment parts, and then you have to go there. This is an exploration scenario. You have to go very far away from the hub, and there is a time limit also because there is a GPS that tells you where it landed, but this GPS in every single round gets lower and lower. And at some point, it just turns out because there's no battery life. So you have only a couple of rounds to nail down when the stuff is landing and then go there as fast as possible. So this is a guessing game, this exploration scenario. We have this scenario, malnourished plants, and this is a research type scenario. In this scenario, it turns out that on the farm, in your base, in your habitat, there is not enough minerals, not enough vitamins in the food, and plants start to die. This is the most stressing scenario, I would say, because in every single round, all the team, all the players have a penalty of a stress because they are terrified that their food is dying. Literally, every single round, all the potatoes, all the food is dying, and you have a couple of just rounds to stop dying of the plants, stop dying of the food, and more minerals, find them somewhere in the Mars, and get things growing. It's a very stressful scenario, also of the tension, because you will literally see that you will not have a food in a couple of rounds, and you will just be dead. Super fun, super interesting is a research scenario. In the local minerals, on the other hand, this is a scenario where you're asked to build whole new buildings, new things on the Mars. You will have to create technology of creating bricks. You have to gather minerals. You have to gather some regolith and all the other things to start building stuff, and then you will have to build. I don't know if you can show this a whole process, whole reaction, what you have to do to find minerals, to find some supplies, then to connect them together as a one thing, and then to start building. You are feeling really like engineers creating a new technology. This technology on Mars will be technology of creating bricks, and this is once again a research scenario completely different because you will be feeling like engineers creating a new technology. We also have a proof on the loose. This one is a fun scenario. I like it a lot. It's quite random, but it's very funny. Your probe got lost, and you have miss signals from different places, from different areas of the Mars. You have no contact with the probe. It has a very valuable samples, and it just GPS is broken, and it goes in different directions, and you have to nail it down where it is and bring it back to the base. In this scenario, in each round you get some random signals, and you have to figure out which one is true, which one is a false signal, because there's a storm that is messing with everything, and you have to create a precise path how the probe was going and where it actually is. It's super fun, like looking in the fog for the one thing to find. Quite random, but super fun scenario. A proof on the loose. It has a very valuable samples, and you have to bring it, but you have no idea where it is. And the last one, landing. Most of my playtesters says it is impossible to finish this scenario. I don't believe them. But to be serious and to be honest, this is the most difficult scenario. And we even had a discussion between playtesters if we should make it a little bit easier or just keep it as hard as it is. And we decided let's keep in the box. Let's keep one super difficult scenario that is really super tough to win, and maybe you will have a great feeling when you finally win it. Landing is of course about the landing. You just landed on the Mars. Everything is in the containers. You have nothing. You just have some couple of accumulators. You have a container with the oxygen. You have a couple of Snickers. You need to have something to eat, and you have to build the whole base. You have to build oxygenators, you have to build solar panels, you have to build cook waters, you have to build everything. Lots of things to do. Your supply is very low. You have to be very efficient in the work. As I mentioned, super tough scenario, but you are feeling like you are the first Martians. You are there, you're building the base from the scratch. The most difficult scenario in the game. I strongly recommend to play it as the last one, but it will give you a lot of fun and absolutely the highest challenge in the game. As you can see, as in Robinson Crusoe, the game comes up with the 6 completely different scenarios. Each of them is completely different, has a different feeling, different rule set, some small rulings, and you will have feeling that you are playing 6 different games. This is exactly like in Robinson Crusoe, huge replayability, and each evening we are just choosing, okay, we are feeling like we want to build something, or we are going to find a probe, or we are going to be like engineers creating a bricks technology, or we want to survive the death of our plants. There is so many things that can happen in the Mars, and 6 different unique missions. And of course, there are campaigns, but I cannot spoil them. But besides these 6 missions, like in Robinson Crusoe, you have 2 campaigns. Each of these has 5 unique missions once again. So this is 10 unique more missions. You only heard about the 6. You can imagine there's more than twice another missions that are top secret, confidential. I cannot spoil them, but once again, they are unique, they are super interesting, they are connected with one big plot line, and they will offer you a lot of hours of gameplay. That's why the game was delayed for so many months, because there was so much content created. As I promised, there will be never again such a crazy project like 60 unique missions in the game. So please enjoy First Martians. This is where me and my team get absolutely crazy creating content for you. 6 super unique missions and 10 confidential missions. 10 more. Thank you for watching, and please, in this video, please below ask me any questions you want me to discuss in the videos, because this is the last video we planned, so you know how the game works, you know the game overview, you know the content about the scenarios. I think we presented the game very well already, but there is of course many things that you probably want to hear about, so please put in the comments below what you want me to discuss, and we will record one last video dedicated to First Martian. It will be content suggested by you. This will be answers for your questions, so please give me your questions, what is interesting for you in the game, and we'll record one more video. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please share it with your friends. Please tell your friends about the game. It is released very soon. Take care. Bye. See you next time.